We are just about getting ready to start this week's episode. 𝐭𝐲𝐻 is wrapping up teaching for now. I'm gonna pull a prank on her. As soon as we start this next video, I'm gonna say something totally random, like this week's episode we are installing a lift kit or something totally random. Let's see how she reacts. What are we waiting for?
Everyone's making a lot of noise today.
I think we need to invest in some better microphones.
I think so. These ACs, lawnmower, sprinkler, might as well just throw a party.
Oh. What is going on, Garage Couple fans? On this week's episode, we are installing a tire carrier on 𝐭𝐲𝐻's Jeep JK.
No, we're not.
What are we? Got him.
Oh, okay. Confusion. What
Take
are we
two.
doing? What are we doing, Greg?
What is going on, Garage Couple fans? Big episode planned for you all. We have several things to announce, and we're also going to be installing this bulletproof differential cover for our Dana 44 on this Jeep Wrangler TJ. This one's by Ballistic Fab. We're going to get to it in just a second, but before we do so, a couple of special announcements.
We finally hit 10,000 subscribers, you
Yay!
guys. Woo!
10,000 subscribers.
We are so excited, you guys. We feel so blessed to be a part of this Jeep family. Garage Couple has really changed our life, you guys. So thank you so much for coming along for the ride. As a lot of you guys know, make sure you are subscribed because we are giving away a lift kit. Woo!
That's right. Full details to our lift kit giveaway, which will end in 2 weeks from today at the end of this video. So make sure you stay along, watch the video, and who knows, you might get some keywords in the video or so.
Whoa.
Now why don't we talk about the next big announcement?
Alrighty, you guys, let me put these balloons down. Shifting directions, you guys. As some of you have noticed, Greg and I have added flags to the back of our Jeeps. Now, these are near and dear to our hearts, and there is a message that we would like to share with you guys. So I'm going to show you some footage and tell you what it's all about. On September 27, 2020, Azerbaijan's armed forces, with the aid of Turkey and ISIS mercenaries, oh man, it's kind of hard to read. It's launched artillery and aerial strikes against Armenian civilian settlements with the goal of annihilating the local Armenian population and seizing land that never belonged to them. In response, Armenians and allies have gathered across the world to plead nations for help to stop senseless killings of Armenians.
Really tough one to swallow. Lots of innocent kids, older people, hospitals being bombed by Azerbaijanis. And honestly, we need to do something to stop it. So what we're gonna do on this episode is all of the advertisement revenue that you see in this video, all of those ads, all of the banners, everything that generates any kind of monetary value whatsoever, 100% of it is gonna be donated straight to Armenian families that are in need during these times. Those that don't have food, those that don't have water or shelter. Now, not only are we going to donate every single penny we generate from this video, but we're also going to match it 1-to-1 up to $500 from our own pockets. So be sure to play this video multiple times if you'd like, share it with all of your friends, and just let's get this video a lot of views and let's generate a lot of ad revenue so that we could donate all of it up to 500. So hopefully we can hit the 1,000 mark, hopefully even more.
We feel incredibly blessed to have the platform that we do, and honestly, just as a human, we feel the need to share this message with you guys, and we're hoping that you guys can do the same and spread the word.
So thank you for listening to that spiel. Hopefully things change in our home country. But for now, let's begin this bulletproof differential cover install.
Happier note, let's do it.
So about the product, this is from Ballistic Fabrication. All of the links to everything in this description will be in the video above.
In the description.
So this is from Ballistic Fab. All of the links in this Jesus.
The balloons are flying from them.
So on to our install. This is a heavy-duty differential cover made custom by Ballistic Fabrication. It has their skull logo on the front, and honestly this thing weighs about 20 pounds or so and is made of really thick steel. On this episode we're going to remove the stock Dana 44 cover, as well as replace it with this unit, as well as show you what gear we're using, and also let's take a look at our front gears. Let's see, we could demonstrate what we look for when we change it out. Now, one important note when finding a differential cover for your vehicle, you want to go ahead and find one that resembles the original differential cover, just because of the geometry of the fluid flow, to make sure all of your gears are getting the proper gear oil at all RPM ranges. So this one resembles the original cover, and we're gonna go ahead and place it on our front, so the front, when it gets hung up on rocks, has some extra thick armor. Now this is the first of many videos we are gonna make on our front axle, as we have many parts in our garage to dress it up. So make sure you stick around for the ride, and for now, let's begin. Here are all the parts you're gonna need. You can use some sockets, a 13mm wrench, a fluid transfer pump, some gear oil. We are going with the 85W140 heavy duty non-synthetic, which we highly recommend. That is a differential gasket, which we also recommend, so you don't need to use the nasty goo. That is the differential, some red spray paint to finish this off. I believe that's gonna be 𝐿EEN's job over here.
I love spray paint. Let's do it.
I am actually gonna be using our air tools. Many viewers have asked us to use air tools, so we will be using our air tools, and that is an oil catch drain. So we will go ahead and use that now.
And don't mind the plants that I showed you previously that were growing that are now dead.
Check that out.
Hashtag new homeowner. How to keep a plant alive, I still haven't figured it out yet, you guys, so let me know.
Very first step, grab yourself your favorite liquid wrench product and just spray ahead all of these nuts and bolts that well, party foul there. All of these nuts and bolts that you're going to be removing. Let it soak in for a second, and then let us get to business.
Greg, I think you should go get some gloves.
Serious right now?
I think you should go get some gloves. No, not yet? Greg, what'd you grab?
Now that it's had a moment, let us go ahead and get the unbolting process going. Whoever recommended using power tools, I appreciate it. That is one out in 1 second. Time to do a bunch more.
When purchasing a used vehicle, we always end with some surprises, such as strip nuts or bolts. And you always got to get a little creative in order to get them out, right, Greg? And let's...
Unfortunately, that is the case.
It wouldn't be an install if we didn't have these, huh?
Would not be an install, would it? Once you have all your bolts removed, like I do, it is time to use a pry bar and to wedge it between the diff and the housing to get this gasket to open. Make sure you have your oil catcher on the bottom, as this part is gonna get a little bit messy. Let's do it. This is what the oil looks like. It looks cloudy. I'm not a big fan about that. Just disregard all the noise in the background. Look at that cloudy oil that came out. But otherwise, looks like the gears are in pretty tip-top shape. What I'm gonna do now is use some brake parts cleaner to just spray down all the excess oil. We're gonna need to give this quite a bit of time to dry. So in the meantime, we're gonna be using a spatula or device like this to go ahead and pry off all that extra gasket. Up next, time to paint our ballistic fab cover. Once it dries, we will go ahead and put this thing on. Why don't we go paint it now?
We are gonna spray paint the differential cover red. Grab some spray paint and go for it.
Show us how it's done.
Wow. Round 2.
Once you have the surface perfectly smooth and you could feel that there are no more irregularities, you can go ahead and place your gasket and start putting your diff cover back on. All right, let's go grab our ballistics cover. When replacing your diff cover, you have two options. One is to use that silicone that you saw earlier, the orange one. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that method, so I tend to grab these gaskets that fit perfectly over, and you can go ahead and bolt it right on. They only cost about $5 to $10, and I will put the link to this exact one that I got on Amazon in the description. It literally came the next day. So this is the hardware kit that comes with the new set with the ballistic fab. Here is the fill plug. This is the drain bolt. It is magnetic, as you can see. It is sticking over to our screws. And it comes with 10 of these size 6 hex bolts. So you're going to replace the factory ones. So why don't we go ahead and put this back together. I mean, just look at that right there. That looks so awesome. That skull, I got it a little dirty, but I'll wipe it off just a bit. I really like these replacement bolts as it allows you to turn it with your hand relatively easily. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tighten this. Now there's all sorts of diagrams on the internet regarding the order to tighten it in. I've had pretty good luck just going in a crisscross pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Now that everything is tightened uniformly, let's go ahead and place our drain plug bolt, which, by the way, what an awesome feature. You don't ever have to take this thing off again. Let's screw this thing in. And it's the same size 6. Now fortunately, we are almost done here, and then we will have your giveaway information in just a moment. Now, if you use the rubber gasket material, you're gonna actually have to wait like 2 hours and then retighten everything. But because we're using a paper gasket, we are ready to fill right now. So time to grab our handy dandy oil and our oil pump, and let's get this thing filled. This part is super simple. You get your hose, you attach it, you connect it just like so. Then you screw it right in to the top of your oil. And now you place the end of your device. Check this out. The nice thing about these is this pump is like $5, and I basically just use them one time and one time only. Let's go ahead and just place that in right over there, and let's get pumping. You want to fill it until it starts oozing out of the top. Once you get it to a point where it starts oozing out, it's time to put the cap on. Now this uses a hex head as well. Time to snug it in. Here we have the finished product, all bolted up, ready to roll. We are really excited to take the Jeep out on the trails now that we have this differential cover. We highly recommend, if you're looking at differential covers, to take a look at Ballistic Fabrication, as this unit is some serious protection for your differential. Now, one of the lowest hanging fruit, as you know, is a differential, and thus it's very important to protect it as well as possible. This diff cover was substantially heavier than the original, and we're definitely excited to keep building this front axle. Honestly, for the money that it costs, this thing is so well made, and honestly goes in very quickly. Would highly recommend this, and we'll give you more footage as we hit the trails. Now why don't we touch base with Arlene and talk about our giveaway. That looks amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about my diff cover. Can't wait to put it to use.
Easy as pie. Right, Greg? Easy as pie?
I suppose easy as pie works. I went ahead and showered.
Great.
That's why there's a change in clothes.
Well, there you have it, you guys. It was easy as that. Our diff cover is changed out.
We hope that following along with the video as well as showing some of the tools involved will make it an easy install for you when you go ahead and attempt it. I would dedicate about 2 hours as long as nothing goes wrong, like a strip bolt. But anyways, time to get to the meat of the episode.
The meat. Well! So let's get into that giveaway, you guys. So again, you have to be a subscriber for your chance at the lift kit. And elephant in the room, it's not only for the US. This giveaway is anywhere, you guys. So all our friends in Australia and Canada, this one's for you too, you guys. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
I love how you started off and then you point at me. So MotoFab Lifts was kind enough to offer the winner a free lift kit for their Jeep. Now all you have to do is go online to their website. So the link will be in the description below. Go to the website, find the exact part that you want, and comment in the description below the exact part that you want and what vehicle it will be going on. Put your name down there as well as location, and in 2 weeks we are gonna just randomly select someone that is gonna win the free lift kit. Now once you've received the lift kit, guess what? We made a video showing the full install. It's like a 45-minute video installing it on Ollie's Jeep JK. As you can see, it is very easy and straightforward to do yourselves at home. So hopefully with that video as well as the new lift kit, you have an awesome ride.
That's right.
Now last week we gave away a trunk table for the Jeep Wrangler, and the week before that we gave away some headlights. So if you know us, you know that we love giving stuff away. So please make sure you stick around for the rest of this
series.
Adventure.
Yeah.
For now, we leave you. We're never good at this part.
No, we're not. I really don't know. Thank you guys all for the support. Again, we hit 10,000 subscribers, you guys. We're so grateful, so thankful. Also, make sure to run this video, you guys. Remember, the ad revenue we make off of this video is being donated to the Armenia Fund. So please make sure
to check us out.
So please make sure to check out this entire video and share it. Hit that share button, you guys. Thank you all for the love and support, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye, you guys.
Hop on.
No, Greg. No. I'm just gonna walk away. Yay.